As we've been reporting, today marks a year since the passing of the late Amazulu King Goodwill Zwelithini Ka-bheku-zulu. Two separate memorial prayers are being held at palaces in Nongoma in northern KwaZulu-Natal. I want to bring in SABC news reporter who's at the Mankengane Royal Palace in Nongoma. Vusi, a very good morning to you once again. What are you witnessing?
Yes, Glenn, good morning. Yes, we are here at Mankengane. This is a royal palace that the late king built himself. We know that he was born at Ka-bheku-zulu. That is also home to his first wife, Queen Ndlovu. But yes, Mankengane is home to his third wife, Queen Mantombi, the late Queen Mantombi Dlamini Zulu, who also passed on barely a month after the late king's death, exactly on this day, on the 12th of March last year, as we are commemorating a year since his departure on the 12th of March, as we have heard before that there are parallel commemorations for his death. One is taking place here, which is supposedly one of the main one here at Mankengane Royal Palace, and the other one is taking place at Ka-bheku-zulu, where our colleague, senior reporters, Simpio Makanya as well as Ndabezinhle Khumalo are based today, but we are based here at Mankengane. As I step out of the shot so that you can see the inside of a big marquee that's been erected outside the fields of the Mankengane Royal Palace. As you see, some church denominations have already begun to flock in. As you can see, a number of them are here, but I can safely say that it's not full to capacity as yet, as the program is yet to begin. As you may perhaps see in your shots, on your visuals there are pictures of the late Queen Mantombi as well as the late Zulu King who died exactly 12 months ago on this very day. I'm going to bring in one of the dignitaries attending this memorial or prayer meeting by the name of Pastor or Reverend Thulasizwe Buthelezi, who's also the host, who's also the mayor of Zululand district municipality. If I can ask him just to be on my left hand side. Good morning, sir. Thanks a lot for your time. What a time to commemorate this event while we are having these divisions. I don't want you to talk much about that, but you are here as well as one of the sponsors perhaps for the event.
No, we are here as people of Zululand to remember our late King Zwelithini Ka-bheku-zulu. We are here to pledge our support to the King who is on the throne, King Misuzulu. People from all over the province are arriving for this prayer service. It's a prayer service for unity. It's a prayer service for renewal of the royal family and the Zulu nation. And we hope that everything will go well.
As we are saying, it's a prayer for unity, but the royal family itself is in disarray due to these ructions that are taking place. What's your answer to that?
The Zulu nation is firmly united behind the leadership of King Misuzulu. We know that he is the king. He is the successor of the king that we remember today. And we are here to gather together with him so that we offer our prayer to God as we remember our late king and ask for God's blessings as the Zulu nation goes forward.
What sort of program are you playing today? What sort of role, are you playing today here?
Well, we are here as people of Zululand to pray and to pray for our king, King Misuzulu, to pray for the royal family and to ensure that all our visitors which come from all over South Africa are treated well and experience the hospitality of the Zululand district.
We see that the venue is not packed yet. Are we still expecting more people to come?
More and more people are coming. They are coming in their droves because really today is a day of prayer. We have seen the different church denominations who are here Amabutho are still on the way, and all the people of Zululand. Therefore, we hope that when we start, we will start together with our king and the program will go forward.
What are you saying about the other event of similar in nature taking place at KwaZulu-Natal?
Well, we don't know anything about that event. We are here today because our king is here, and as the people of Zululand and as the municipality, the district municipality, we are behind our king. And when the Prime Minister, Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, made the announcement that there will be a prayer today, we therefore heeded that call, and we are here today to offer our support.
What are you saying about the late king? We know that he's been lauded for many activities and also resuscitating some of the programs like the male circumcision, as well as Umkhosi Okweshwama, the first fruits ceremony, as well as other programs that are being lauded for having played a role to ensure that those programs stay as his legacies.
The late King Zwelithini was the custodian of our heritage and culture. That is why the young maidens are here. That is why all sectors of society are here. He was a unifier. He promoted social cohesion. He promoted racial harmony among all the races. And therefore, we expect our king, King Misuzulu, to carry on with the legacy of his father in making sure that the Zulu nation remains united.
We know that the late king regarded himself as the unifier of all the races. He was saying that unlike the previous kings who united the black people, but his role was to unite all the races, both black and white.
We see the present king continuing that legacy of his father, and that is why so many people are here today, thousands and thousands, because 12 March 2021 was a dark day in the history of the Zulu nation, and 12 months later we are here to pay our respects and to remember our king, who will forever be in our hearts. Thank you.
There's the mayor of Zululand District Municipality, Mr. Tula Sizwe Buthelezi, is saying that as the Zulu nation today, they are praying for the unity in the Zulu royal family, as he says that the spirits of King Shaka, Kasenzangakhona, Dingane, and then we had King Mpande, and then afterwards we had King Cetshwayo, King Dinuzulu, King Solomon, King Cyprian Ka-bheku-zulu, and then we had King Goodwill Zwelithini, and then now he's saying that the king-elect Misuzulu is ready for the throne. Just a while ago, let me take you outside of the palace so that you can see the royal palace. Just a while ago, we saw Amabutho by the name of Ukdagwa Ugusuta. That was the first Amabutho regiment that came here to salute the king-elect Misuzulu at the palace, but we saw that even though did not see him in person, but they were happy just to turn around at the terraces of the royal palace here at KwaZulu-Natal. As we heard that there are maidens that are also on their way here. We also seeing some of the elders coming in droves to be part of this commemoration since the first year anniversary since the departure of the late King Goodwill Ka-bheku-zulu just 12 months ago. Exactly on this day, there was this day that was described as the dark day in the history of KwaZulu, because the late king reigned for almost 50 years. This was the longest reign amongst all the kings of the Zulus, since from the time of King Shaka up to King Goodwill Ka-bheku-zulu. As we had plain that he's being lauded for reviving some of the activities that have been taking place here in KwaZulu-Natal, especially regard to the male circumcision, Umkhosi Okweshwama, Umkhosi Oswela, the first fruits ceremony, as well as other ceremonies that are still being held with the King-elect Misuzulu having previously said that he will also carry on with the legacy, or to carry on where his father, the late Goodwill Zwelithini, Ka-bheku-zulu, left off. We can also say that just last night he was part of the ceremony marking this commemoration in Durban, where he was also with the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Regal, in Durban, where there were also some commemorations taking place there. But today we are here, and there's also another parallel commemoration taking place at KwaZulu-Natal Royal Palace. That is what's taking place here. But I can safely say that the venue here is not filled to capacity. People are coming in droves. We have seen different church denominations that are already here. The official program has not begun as yet, but people are already inside with some religious activities and song being sung inside this big marquee that has been set up here. And also we have seen just a few police vehicles that are already here, and some emergency vehicles that are outside here. So they are trying to ensure that everything is in order so that this commemoration takes place in a more safe environment for the people to have a proper prayer meeting that is taking place here just outside, just inside the premises of the Kwakhangela Mankengane, which was a palace built by the late king, which is also home to the King-elect Misuzulu Ka-Zwelithini, with another commemoration just taking place about 10 kilometers away from here at Nongoma town in KwaZulu-Natal plain.
Yeah, Vusi Kumalo, live for us there in Kwakhangela Mankengane. As Vusi said, we also have Simpiwe Makanya in Kwaketo Mtandayo. We'll bring you Simpiwe's reporting in a short while. For now, a quick break. Your weather's up next.